Hi, everyone, and welcome to the first Beyond the Box series in which we actually go live with our monthly challenge winners. So, as you all know, that last month we began this concept of the monthly writing challenges, and I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to give topic to the writers because I thought that is something they anyways do. So I thought that at BTB, why not give something restricting to the writers, because I feel that sometimes with the restrictions, creativity comes out all the more. So that's how this idea came about. And the August writing challenge, of course, was about ending your sentence with a word and then using that word to begin the next sentence. And a lot of you participated. I was just overwhelmed to see the participation as well as the creativity. I mean, I was like, wow, this is amazing. So we have the winners of the August Writing Challenge with us today, as you all can see. Vinita Taneja, Dr. Pooja Gupta, and Shilpa Keshav. Hi and welcome.
Hello,
Hi
Anupama. Hi.
everyone. Hi Anupama.
And I'm so happy to
Hi.
see you all. And as you all know, they are amazing writers. So, what we are going to do today is we will have a little chit chat with them, and then we will, of course, hear them read out their winning stories. So, I want to begin by just asking, the most basic question, but something I'm sure all of us would love to know, that how did writing happen in your life? Like, was it some incident which made it happen? Was it a childhood hobby? Or, sometimes we discover certain passions later in life as well. So yes, how did it happen for each one of you? Maybe we can start with you, Vinita.
Actually, it happened. It was quite funny. I used to follow this page called, I'm sure most of you must have heard of that, TTT, Terribly
Yes, yes,
Tiny. They used to
yes.
really enjoy their microblog stories. So I sent them a couple of my entries, but I'm sure they must be getting like thousands of them. So
Right.
it never got featured. So I casually one night over, on a girls' night out, I mentioned it to my friends that I want to write something like this, but it hasn't been accepted as yet. So they were like, why are you waiting for anybody else to accept your stories? Facebook is a social platform. Go ahead, make your own page, do it. So
Right.
this was back in 2016. And that is when I started with Tailspin by Vinita. So that
Okay.
was when I actually started writing the micro stories that I did. And
Okay.
it started gaining momentum pretty quickly. And
Hmm.
sometimes I used to share it in a few groups like First Moms Club and stuff.
Yes.
So and then I started writing. From there, I started writing a few blogs on womanhood, motherhood, things like this. And then I don't know, I just wanted to write a story. So there were a few story groups that I joined, and that's when I started stories, posting stories over there, chapter by chapter. And that led me to publishing two books, and two more are on the way. So that's how I just kind of got into the habit of writing and then blogging, and I love it. So I'm happy
Amazing.
doing it. So that's how
Yes.
I
That's
began.
nice. Nice. That's nice to know. What about you, Pooja? How did it happen for you? You're a doctor, so it's an interesting combination there. So yes, how did your writing journey happen?
Anupama, it just happened by chance. Basically, the story that won, the story which was a winner here, reads out my experience.
Yes.
How did I
Yes.
get with the writing? So I'm
Yes.
going to read
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going to
remember.
read it out later. But basically, in brief, if I tell you, I used to just scroll through the Facebook and WhatsApp chats, and few of my friends were into this, writing. They used to write this blog, and then I came across this platform, wonderful platform, Momspresso. So
Okay.
there was no restriction, and I just started with 100-word story. So it got accepted, and I got I was appreciated, and this was something which I had never touched in my childhood or something. Just in my my in my college times, I
Right.
must have published in college magazines and all. So I found it interesting. Few of it just happened by chance. I was just appreciated, acknowledged.
Yeah.
I shared the stories on Facebook. They were appreciated by my friends, and I was like, okay, you do something besides medicine also. Basically, I'm a
Yes.
microbiologist, so you do something besides your lab and something. So basically, it was a push, and I got into writing.
Right.
I am not into blogging, unlike many other friends. I'm not into detailed blogging. I'm interested more in short, small 100-word
Yeah.
stories or
Short
small
format
challenges.
writing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because the time permits me that much only,
Of
and I
course.
am more comfortable with this. So that is my forte, to write small stories. So
Nice,
that happened by
nice.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lovely, Pooja, and I'm glad that you found, because I know as a doctor probably you might not be getting so much of time to give to this, so it's good that I think that is the advantage probably of the short form of writing, that though of course it does require that kind of creativity and thinking, but at least in terms of writing you can still manage time for it, as compared to the longer stories. What about you, Shilpa? So you, of course, I know you write a lot, but yes, how did it all start?
Uh, when I was in school, actually, I had this habit of writing down short stories.
Okay.
Like then, I used to publish in children's magazine that time when I was in
Lovely.
Mumbai. So some of them used to get published, and chota mota prizes and all. You used to get 100 rupees and all. So it used to be very big
How sweet.
encouragement that time.
Okay.
Yeah. Then
And
after
that
that,
time, 100 rupees was quite big. Yeah, I mean, I'm
yes,
sure.
yes,
बहुत.
yeah. I mean, that time no pocket money all we used to get, so this is the bonus that we used to get.
Right.
And then college started, lot of studies happened, and then writing took a backseat.
Yeah,
Finally,
of course.
after
Yeah.
marriage also, I used to write little by little, but never published anything, just for my
Okay.
own hobby I used to write. Then my son was born 2 years ago,
Hmm.
and then my this thing started, like too much of sleeplessness and loads of work. I was totally in a dilemma, like I didn't know what to do, so writing was a venting out for me that time. So on Mom's Press, so I started blogging.
Right.
I saw many posts related to me, new mothers and the PPD and other things, stuff happening there. Even I started blogging there, and then it's been a steady, like, writing. I enjoy
Right.
writing 100-word stories also. I like writing short stories. That's how it's going on
Lovely.
now.
Nice. That's nice to know. We are getting some comments. So Archana Natraj says, "What cheerful earrings, Anupama." Oh my God. Okay. Notice my earrings. And she says, "Congrats, winners." By the way, the earrings have been made by one of my students at Beyond the Box as a
Oh,
Teacher's Day gift.
oh,
And
very nice,
Lovely.
very
I
nice,
thought
very lovely.
it was so
Lovely.
I
lovely.
think
So I just
I
thought of
think they are
wearing it.
smiley earrings. Are
Yes,
they
Yeah.
smiley
Yeah.
earrings? Yes,
Yes. Yes.
and it's going with your
So
dress also.
beautiful.
yeah, so I decided to wear it today because she made it with so much of love and I really loved the earrings. So I was just waiting that, okay, let me see if I get an opportunity. And, yeah, so I just wore them today. And so Pia says, great to see you, Pooja. And then there's Snehalata who says Vinita Taneja. And a very interesting point made by Archana, that it's interesting how motherhood inspires moms to create stories. That's so true. Because
Yeah,
even
that
in
is
my
very
case,
true. Very
writing
true. Very
actually,
true.
it did happen after my daughter was born. The ideas initially started coming from there. So yes, that's really true. And I would also like to tell the audience who are watching us that if you have any questions as well for any of the winners or all of them, then please, feel free to post and I'll take them up at the end of the session. Now coming to the writing challenge. Of course, we all know what the writing challenge of August was. So I want to know from the three of you that when you initially read about the challenge, did you feel that it may be a little difficult for you? And then after that, how did you get the idea of writing, the story which you finally submitted for the challenge? So yes, Vinita, maybe you can start again.
See, the main reason why I wanted to write in this challenge was because I found it I thought I wouldn't be able to do it. I thought it was difficult. So I wanted to try. I wanted to try and see if I will be able to write something like this because it was very unique. And when I started writing, it took me a lot of time to write, to be very honest, because I would write something and then I would realize, no, it's grammatically incorrect, or sometimes it wouldn't sound right, even if it was grammatically correct. I would end with something and then the next sentence, I could just not bring myself to start with the next sentence with that word, the one that I ended it with. So I found it was really, it kind of, it wired my brain
Right.
and I felt that no, I have to do this. It was something very challenging after a long time, especially in this lockdown when everything has been so boring and so lethargic. I found it was like Sudoku to my brain. I wanted to do it. I wanted to finish it.
Right.
So that's what I thought. And then And I love writing women's stories. Even in my books, I have heroes in my stories and everything, but
Right.
my stories are quite essentially women centric.
Yes,
So
I've read them. Yeah. So,
even
yeah.
my blog, so I thought I can't not write about women. So that's how I wrote it, and then once it started coming, it just kind of
Yes.
flowed. That's
Yes.
how this
Yes.
one came into being.
Lovely, lovely. I am glad you found the challenge interesting, because that was the whole idea of coming up with the challenge, that I wanted to give something unique, because I feel somehow it becomes a good brain exercise, like you
Yes,
said,
it
to go
was. It
through.
definitely was. That's what
Yeah, so that
really,
was
it was like, no, this is something I have to do. So
right.
that's what really got me into the group.
Right. And Mrinalini says, "What a cheerful and fabulous foursome." Thank you so much, Mrinalini, for joining and for that lovely comment. So yes, what about you, Pooja? What was your first thought when you came to know of the challenge? And interestingly, Pooja's daughter was also among the winners in the kids
Oh
category.
wow!
Oh,
So
Congrats.
both
wow.
mom and daughter won that challenge. So it
Yes,
was a
this
double
was a
celebration.
special. Yes, this
That's
was
a
a
double
special
Yeah.
win.
celebration.
So was
Uh,
it that you both sat and wrote it together? Like, how did it happen?
Anupama, we both love Beyond the Box. Means if I am not able
Yes,
to write, I ensure that Soumya writes for that.
yes,
So
yes.
I just keeps forwarding her the post. Now the next challenge is this. So she has submitted her entry for September's challenge
For the
as well.
current one, yes, I saw
Yes,
that. Yeah.
for the current one. Yeah. The thing is, ki I just try to participate in Beyond the Box challenges. I find them very interesting. And August challenge was definitely unique, as Vinita said. It was unique and one of its own kind. Definitely, it's the mind started working immediately. Ki what
Right.
to do. Though you had given a lot of time to submit the entry, but it was not an easy one. You just go
Yes,
ahead
yes,
and just
yes.
submit your entry. So it was like, okay, you start with one sentence and you had put this condition 10 sentences. So it was not.
Yes.
It was definitely. It was
I put
definitely
too
an.
many conditions, I guess. But yeah, amazing stuff came out of it. So I'm glad I put those conditions.
It was definitely an aerobics for brain. You just sit and you say, "Ki, what next? It shall make sense as well."
Yeah,
So
true,
it
true,
was.
true.
I just loved means writing for it. It took me some time, maybe 2 days or maybe 2 to 3 days. But I finished and I was happy when my name came in the winners list.
Great. I'm also, I actually, like, some people asked me also that, how did I get the idea of that challenge? So what had happened was, actually, I take classes, as of course you all know, BTB is about, we take regular classes for children. And I keep coming up with new things to just keep them interested, to keep them, to keep giving them some fuel, to keep that imagination going. So actually, this was an activity during one of my classes where kids had to do this as a part of the class, and they came up with amazing write-ups, which I will be very soon also publishing on the website. And that is when I thought that why not just give this challenge to everybody, like, because I realized that kids, I think they went way above my expectations. They definitely found it challenging, but at the same time they rose up to the challenge. So that's how the idea came to my mind, that I was just sitting one day and I was thinking, okay, now what next? Because BTB is always for me about, thinking about, okay, now what next? What new? Because with kids, when you're working with kids, they keep you, like, you have to keep them interested. So I think, so I always say that I don't know about them, but I have definitely become more creative, working with kids, because you need to keep thinking of new stuff. So that's how, and I'm glad that so many other people also, they found the challenge interesting and they wrote and participated. So, Shilpa, what about you? Like, did you also find it challenging? What was your first thought, and how did you
Yes,
come up?
yes, absolutely. It was quite challenging, and this was the first time I have come across something like this. Never before I have written something like this. And you
Right,
said either fiction or non-fiction. I thought, okay, why not write fiction? Because I
right,
like writing in that sense, and more of thriller or investigation, like that kind of stories. I like watching also. I like writing also. Initially, I
right,
started with something, but it didn't happen. Then I erased and again started with mine was like more of a policeman investigating a crime scene. And as I started writing, it went on. The flow came, and it was actually very relaxing. Also, it was like an exercise also, but at the same time you feel so satisfied at the end of it that
Yeah.
wow, what a creation, something else, something
Yes.
different than the other stuffs. And when I showed it to my family, they were also amazed. Oh, aisa bhi hota hai, like this is very unique and something different. So this month even my daughter has attempted your September prompt because
Oh, okay.
it's very
Interesting. Acha, I
yeah.
probably, because, I mean, I have not yet gone through all the entries because the challenge is still open. But nice to know your kids are also now participating, taking inspiration
Yeah,
from mom.
moms, yeah, that's good
Nice,
also
nice.
for me.
Lovely, lovely. That's nice to know. And of course, you all three of you, you came up with a great story because, of course, you were chosen by as the winners by Anjali, who was our jury for that writing challenge. And I must say that, I especially remember when I read Vinita's story. So like I said, I'm not able to always read all the stories at the beginning. I generally read it like once the challenge is complete and then I go on to read everything because then I have to also, send it to the jury. So I remember Vinita's, I read it the moment she commented and I was like, oh my God, now this is like, something which I did not even expect that somebody would come up with. Because when you give a challenge, you feel, okay, it's a challenge and then you have a certain kind of expectation. So I think it was really wonderful, the three, and all your stories are very different also. I think that is another really good thing that, her story was so unique
Yes,
in its own way. Pooja's is
I read
different.
them.
Yours is also. So we are going to, I think, relish three unique and captivating stories today. So I hope you three are ready to read out your winning stories.
Yes.
As
Yes.
ready as I could ever be. Can't be readier.
So, audience, so get ready to be enthralled. So, yes, I think we can begin with Vinita. And if you want to talk about the story, you can do that as well. Like if you want to just say a couple of lines about the idea behind it, that's up to you. And then you can read the story. So, yes, over to you.
So, yeah, I've done my master's in social work. So, as at the end of the first year, we were supposed to do kind of an internship. So I went to Mumbai with my one of my cousins who was also my classmate and a friend. So we stayed there. We three girls. We went to Mumbai and we interned with the NGOs in Mumbai. And those NGOs, especially the one that I interned with, they used to work with sex workers and their children,
Okay.
ex-sex workers and their children. So there were times when I had to visit Kamatipura, which is a red light district in Mumbai. Kamatipura and even the police station. And how they show it in the movies, it's worse. The reality is much worse. And so this happened when I went. This was in the year 2002. But even after 18 years, those images they're still so vivid in my mind that whenever I have to write something centered around women, one time, at least once, that thought of Kamatipura does cross my mind, no matter what I write, even if it is a love story or whatever it is. I don't end up always writing it, but yes,
Thought.
it does cross my mind, the thought. So I don't know why I felt that maybe I could use this challenge as an opportunity to write something about it. So this is what I wrote. The title of my story is The Window. Meera looked out of the window, but before she could see anything, she smelled something. Something that was so familiar and comforting, yet so painful. The petrichor, the fragrance of earth before the rains. Rains had always held a special place in her life. Life had been good before it decided to be cruel to her. Her memories took her back to the time when she was happy and carefree, like the breeze that blew through her village in rural Bihar. Bihar had reported the maximum number of abduction cases that year, the same year when Meera was taken away. Away from her friends and family back home, 15-year-old Meera was scared and confused. Confused faces of many more abducted girls had become a common sight for her. Her efforts to escape resulted in beatings that made her wish she were dead. Dead or alive, she often wondered what happened to her family, but she would perhaps never find out. Out of sight, out of mind. She hoped that would be the attitude of her family towards her now. Now that she wasn't Meera anymore, but Chanda, the most sought after prostitute in the only brothel in Kamachipura with huge windows. Windows from where Chanda would look out and recall the faint image of a girl called Meera who loved the rains and the petrol.
Really amazing. And
This was wonderful.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
what I really liked is the challenge was not forced. It just flowed. I mean, the part where you had to repeat the word, I think it didn't seem like, it was very effortless. Basically, it seemed very in place. There was no feeling of that, okay, zabardasti ghusa diya because challenge hai. I think that was really beautiful, the way seamlessly, wove it into such a deep and beautiful story. Kudos, and truly deserving of being the winner.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Great. That was wonderful. So yes, Pooja, so are you ready?
Yes, yes.
Okay, chalo.
So
let's go.
I told you in the beginning that my entry was about my journey, how I
Yes.
entered into
Yes.
blogging. So that's why I didn't talk much about that. It's just it explains everything, how I entered and how I am nourishing and just relishing my blogging journey, and hope to continue with it further till the end.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here it goes. Uh, I had never imagined I would again incline towards writing. Writing was just a time pass, that too itsy bitsy, that I enjoyed during college time. Time passed and I got busy with studies and later on with home and kids. Kids grew up and soon became independent, leaving me pondering about what next. Next came a phase of hopelessness and loneliness. Loneliness was soon dimmed by a ray of hope I had never imagined about. About 2 years ago, I happened to come across a blogging site on Facebook. Facebook acted as a catalyst that introduced me to a new world of blogging that caught my interest. Interest soon became an addiction as it paved the way for me to express myself through words. Words gave me freedom to vent out all my bottled up feelings. Feelings were not judged here. Here, not only I got rid of my boredom, sorry, but it gave a new entity to my personality. So that was it.
Lovely, Pooja. And
Thank
it's
you.
amazing
Nice.
how, I think writing about one's own life or, journey in the form of a story is not really easy. People would think it is easy, but, I don't think it is easy to, especially as a challenge, I mean, I think you really brought out those emotions wonderfully in the form of that challenge. So kudos. And again, well-deserved win over there. Thank you so much for reading it out.
Thank you so
And
much.
yes,
Thank you so much.
Shilpa, yeah, over to you.
Yeah, yeah. I wrote about an inspector and his investigation.
Yes. Oh, yes, I remember that one. Yep, yep, yep. That
Yeah.
was quite an interesting one.
Yeah. Inspector Ram arrived at the crime scene on time. Time was always crucial for a sincere person like him who worked hard every day. Every day, a new challenge knocked on his door, and he was efficient enough to crack any tough case murder, rape, or robbery. Robbery seemed to be the main motive here, as the cash and jewelry were missing, and the rich businessman lay dead in a pool of blood. Blood always made Ram nauseous, so he covered his nose with a kerchief and searched for any evidence that would help him nab the criminal. Criminal cases required in depth study of the criminal's behavior and mindset, as behind each crime lay a motive unknown to the common people. People had gathered outside the villa to quench their curiosity while news reporters waited to cover the murder sensationally, demanding justice and blame the police. Police sniffer dog arrived and it sniffed near the dead body and ran to the backyard and started digging the mud. Mud was shoved by a constable and they recovered the murder weapon, which was a kitchen knife. Knife seemed to be an old rusted one, which was again sniffed by the dog, who now dashed towards the house cook and started barking that scared him to no end. End was always successful for Ram, who caught yet another criminal in record time.
Lovely. I
Good
mean,
one.
you
Good one.
gave a thriller. I mean, I
I
couldn't even
was also
imagine.
listening to carefully.
Uh,
Yeah, that was really wonderful. And when I remember this one also, because I remember thinking that usually when there are such challenges, I think we tend to, write in a more like probably a realistic space, or, something where there's more feel. But to actually give it the form of, a thrilling story, I think that was something really, I mean, I hats off, and really all
Thank
three of
you.
you, well deserved wins there, very, very well written. And thank you so much for reading out the stories for me, and also for the BTB audience there who are watching you. So I hope you all enjoyed watching the winners read out their stories. And before we actually sign off, I just want to tell you all that there is the September writing challenge also going on, and today is the last date. This time, the challenge is that you are not allowed to use the letter A in your story anywhere. So I think there were a couple of people who had some confusion about it. So it is not about the article A. Basically, the letter A cannot appear anywhere in your story. And of course, I think we have our winners participating again this time. But then I also see a lot more entries. So looking forward to read all of them. And the jury this time, of course, is Kajal Kapoor from, who's the founder of Penmancy. So we are just waiting to read all the wonderful entries. So once again, thank you so much, Vinita, Pooja, and Shilpa for joining us today.
Thank
The
you.
Thank you
pleasure
so
was
much,
pleasure was.
Anupama. It was a
Thank you for
pleasure to
having
be
us
here.
here. Thank you for
Yeah,
having
Thank
us
thank
here.
you.
you.
And I must say that I'm so happy to, have you all as a part of the BTB family. I look at it more like that, I get that feeling of family, where that,
Yes.
yes, these are the people who have been with you throughout that journey. So thank you so much for being there.
Thank
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
you.
the amazing
Anupama.
challenge, Anupama.
Yes.
Keep
We look
writing, keep
forward to
shining,
the
Anupama.
challenges now.
Yes, keep
Yeah.
inspiring us.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So bye,
Thank you.
audience, and bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.